It's the news report, and I'm your active auntie. And tonight, we'll be talking all things health related. Good evening. Welcome to the news report, or good afternoon, or good morning, whenever you might be seeing this news report. I'm your active auntie, and today's topic is physical activity. Why physical activity is good for your overall health, and how much physical activity you should be thinking about engaging in daily. Disclaimer though, I am no medical doctor, nor am I trying to scare anyone with this report. It's simply for educational purposes only and for a little bit of entertainment. Now, with that being said, did you know heart disease is the top cause of death in America? Did you know the leading risk factors of heart disease are high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, smoking, secondhand smoking, diabetes, an unhealthy diet, and lack of physical activity? Now, it's very important to understand these things because it is our own choices that we make daily that are affecting our bodies in a positive way or a negative way. It's very important to understand our bodies and be in tune with our bodies so that we can make better choices for our overall body's health. Now, if you're someone that is trying to make better choices or just have a overall better health, well, you can look at your metabolic rate. Now, metabolic rate, metabolism, BMR, all these things, our bodies are very complex, very, very complex. There's a lot of terminology, there's a lot of science, there's a lot of things, okay? But from my research, I can break it down into the most simplest terms and the most layman terms is our overall metabolic health. Now, what is our overall metabolic health? Well, it kind of comprises of your food choices, your metabolism, your microbiome, your exercise, your sleeping, your stress levels, your mental health, and your sex, your age, and your genes. This all makes up your unique metabolic health, right? Now, when some of these things are off or unbalanced, well, there is a possibility that your overall metabolic health could be diagnosed with metabolic syndrome. When you're diagnosed with metabolic syndrome, well, now you're kind of in that red level of now you are at risk of possibly getting a heart disease. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to scare anyone. That's just the science of it. That's what the research said. Now, how can you test your metabolic health? Well, you can go to your doctor, and your doctor will usually look at 5 markers, and that is your blood sugar levels, your blood pressure levels, your triglyceride levels, your lipid levels, your cholesterol, and your abdomen belly fat. So those are the 5 markers that doctors will look at. And if 3 out of those 5 are off balance, high levels, or however, then you most likely will be diagnosed with metabolic syndrome. And that usually means that your overall health is not doing too good. So that's a great way to gauge it if you're someone that's looking to, improve their everyday living, improve their lifestyle. Because fortunately, if you are diagnosed with metabolic syndrome, you can fix it. It's not something that can stay around your whole life if you don't allow it. Now, how do you kind of address your metabolic syndrome or metabolic overall health? Well, that's changing your lifestyle. What are you really eating? What are you consuming? Looking at your sleeping patterns. Are you really getting quality hours of sleep? Looking at your stress levels. Maybe you have to remove yourself from a living environment. Maybe you have to remove yourself from a job. Maybe you have to remove yourself from a relationship. Just being more aware of your environment and the things that surround you that are causing you stress. And last but not least, being more aware of the amount of time you're engaging in exercise or physical activity. Now your question might be, well, how much physical activity should I be engaging in daily? Well, we are going to get into that. Breaking news. Sending it over to the active aunt. Yes, breaking news. So for the month of October, I will be doing Active-Ober Fest. It's going to be 31 days of at-home activity that you can do that will hopefully improve your physical and mental health, improve your stamina, improve your mobility, as well as help strengthen your muscles. Now, not only am I challenging myself to post a video every single day, I'm also challenging myself to work out for 31 days or be active for 31 days straight, as well as get as many people as I can active in each and every video that I post. So hopefully you stick around, You get active with me for the 31 days. You challenge yourself to get active for 31 days straight. And you also stick around to see all the people that I can get active in the next 31 days. I really am looking forward to this. It's going to be a great challenge for me. It's going to be fun. Active-ober Fest for the month of October is going to be a fest, a fiesta, a fun time, just to see how many people I can get active. So hopefully you stick around and you do the challenge with me. But with that, I'm going to send it back over to the active auntie in the studio. Oh, and we're back. All right. So like I was saying, physical activity. How much should you be trying to get in daily? Well, I'm right on the CDC website, and for each age they have a recommendation. Okay, so I'm just going to read off what they recommend for us to get in. So for 3 to 5 years old, they just have physical activity every day throughout the day, active play through a variety of enjoyable physical activities. For children and adolescents, it's recommended for 60 minutes or more of moderate to vigorous and intense physical activity daily. So it says that they should be getting 60 minutes of activity at least 3 days a week. And they should be doing vigorous activities such as running one day. Another day should be maybe strengthening their muscles, an activity to strengthen their muscles. And another day, an activity that can strengthen their bones. That's the recommendation. Next, adults 18 to 64. It's recommended that they get at least 150 minutes a week of moderate and intensity activities such as brisk walking. At least 2 days a week of activities that strengthen muscles. Now this is just recommendations, but as long as you're active and able, just try to get anything done. That's what it says. 5 years and older, at least 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity activities such as brisk walking. At least 2 days a week of activities and activities to improve balance, such as standing on one foot. Once again, this is the recommendation, but as long as you're just trying to get something in and being active, that's what's best. Adults with chronic conditions and disabilities, it's recommended for at least 150 minutes. For example, 30 minutes for 5 days a week of moderate intensity aerobic physical activity a week, and get at least 2 days a week of muscle strengthening activities that include all major muscle groups. Once again, recommendations. If you're unable, it just says to just try to be as active as you can be. And there you have it, the recommendations for physical activity for all age groups. And just to sum up the news report, I really want you guys to take away 4 things. And that is being aware of your food intake, really knowing what you're putting in your body, being aware of your sleeping patterns, really knowing if you're getting good quality sleep, being aware of your stress, really knowing your environment and knowing what is causing you stress, and being aware of your exercise, your physical activity. Are you really engaging in physical activity daily? So really taking those 4 things, being intentional about those 4 things, I feel like will make a huge difference on your overall health, your overall metabolic health, and just allow you to continue to live a happier lifestyle, a happier and healthier lifestyle. So there you have it. That's the news report, and I hope to see you guys again on the next episode of the news report. Have a good night, or a good day, or a good evening. Bye. And don't forget, guys, at the end of it all, it's all about finding your balance. Finding your balance in your nutrition, finding your balance in your stress, finding your balance in your sleeping, and finding your balance in your physical activity. Just so that you can live a healthier lifestyle, have a more fit well-being, and like I like to say, just living a more APMU fit lifestyle. So I'll see you guys in my next video. If you care to subscribe or care to share or care to like the video, I would love it. And yeah, see you guys in the next report. Deuces.